Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Joey Sparks. That's Two E's No Why. You heard me, Two E's No Why. And in this video, we are going to be reacting to Ren and the Money Game in preparation for tomorrow's release, The Money Game 3. I thought it would be awesome to revisit this music video with the behind the scenes info we got from the Samuel Perry Falvey interview. Yes, we interviewed Samuel Perry Falvey right on this channel, and we got some behind the scenes understanding of what it took to film this music video. And so we're going to react to it now. So if you're ready for me to react with new news in preparation for tomorrow, the Money Game 3's release, then let me know. But first, you know I got to play my intro. Coffee sip, yeah. Bang. Okay, take that down, pull this up, click here. Before we get started, please do me a favor, like and comment on all the content as soon as it comes out, preferably, so my videos stay higher in the YouTube algorithm for longer. I'll appreciate you for it. Also, if you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. I'm a music videographer by trade, so I take that POV into all the reactions I do here on the channel. I also do reviews, unboxings, and interviews, so trust me, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Stick around. We got a good group here. Nice uplifting community. Just jump in the comments and find out for yourself. All right. So, yeah, after the interview with Sam about the Money Game, he gave us a few more tidbits. Now, I've already reacted to this on my man Black Pegasus channel, so that's why I called this a reaction. You know what I mean? So I may have misspoke in the front, but this is a reaction. This is a reaction here. Let's go though. You know, I'm ready to rewatch it and to speak on now the insider info that we got, as well as like give another appreciation to it and seeing what they're gonna top for MG3. Let's go.
It's a strange time we're living in. Bull can put fear in. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Greed runs through parliament interiors.
Love the eyes. Down low, at the camera, off to the side.
Devils walk among us, they fit the criteria. Eerie, theory, stripe, fear.
And then the great stop. Now, I spoke about this. Oh, actually, I don't think I have spoke about this. Look at this frame right here. I have spoke about the rule of thirds. Now look at this. Boom. You got this here. You got this here. You're always trying to cut it. And right there, that's what you want to go for, right? Him in the background. That's where we want our eyes to go. There's almost like a small little leading line between the shadows, the tops of this, just right down here, angling, telling us, look right here, right? Our subject.
Weary-minded men when we're clearly living in dictatorships, nearly blinded by illusions to choose who's fooling who. A ball chained to your shoes on pain. It's a crying.
So in my mind, Bo, who we found out is the Steadicam operator, right? So Steadicam got attached to his body, little stick weighted idea, right? Have the camera, you can have the camera up top, you can have the camera down low, right? But he wanted to make sure.
Minded men when we're clearly living in dictatorships, nearly blinded by illusions to choose.
And he wants to get right where the guitarist, who we know as Romaine, head right here, as well as Ren's head right here. So he has to get there on this music hit.
Who's fooling who? A ball chained to your shoes on pain. It's a crying shame. The pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame that makes greed a game that lets this whole world burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns.
And that's why, okay, so when my boy Black Pegasus and Don Wannabe over on the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast interviewed Ren and had a small tidbit where they had a chance to slightly interview Samuel Perry Falvey, Sam said that they had to shoot it, I think, 183 times, right? So that information has been out, right? But now, like, when you're trying to think about these frame hits, like lining up the hooded guitarist Romaine's head on that one side as well as Rand's, and then being able to back up and then have them both in frame and then get back down here. These are all cues that he has to learn. And it's almost like, if you ever played video games back in the late 80s when they were just starting and they were all like scrollers, you know, like they just scroll across those. Or Mario, scroll across, hop, 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 whatever game you're Contra, hop, 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 right? The way you would learn to kind of get past some of those stages, sometimes you very rarely just got through it right away and was like, oh my gosh. On occasion it would happen, but usually the hard ones, you'd have to go, all right, jump, oop, make a mistake. Now I figure out how to fix that mistake. Well, now I got two moves, jump, oop, up. That third move, that's a mistake I got to learn. And you keep moving your way. Think about that as far as these frame hits everywhere they're trying to land. In my opinion, that's what I think was the process that it probably more than likely went down.
But money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns us.
Also, we also found out that this took multiple days of trying to shoot. Once again, we have Bo, the camera operator, the Steadicam operator. We have someone next to him pulling focus. That means the little knob that moves the focus ring on the camera to keep things in focus versus out of focus. And they did it without a viewfinder. So the person pulling focus is just understanding, okay, if you're 4 feet away, I turn it, and then then it's about, okay, oh, he's 8 feet, I turn it back this way. Now it should be kind of in focus, and it's just having to guess. The reason, because Sam is ducked off around a corner with the main viewfinder, like the main monitor, and he's kind of letting them know that they're either getting it or not, or he's just letting them go. And so like they're just kind of like keep going unless he says stop. Like, so he's watching all these hits that I was talking about, the 2D video game Mario, you know, each time he's making sure he gets them, right?
Saint into a sinner, a child into a killer. His finger on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 rain.
Look at that, thirds the whole way.
A storm it comes our way, and those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we die to point the pain, 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 pain. It's easier to blame.
The orbit down, and then I love this. Probably one of my favorite parts from Ren in this is just his ability to commit to that character and look into eyes that aren't there while grabbing it, and look at like this, like the camera's not even here.
Point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game. Stop.
The look at the framing, right? Got to keep both of them in it, right? Getting a little closer. Oh, focusing on gloves. Keeping them in the back. So we're looking at two things. Yep. Okay, now we're focused here. Yeah, it's just a dance.
This old money game.
Also, these lights, some of them he had to put what we call little skirts on them so the light doesn't spread out across areas that he doesn't need them to be. Some of them he needed them to be, so he'd leave like one side off, maybe two sides or something like that. But some of them he needed the light to just kind of shoot straight down, not spill off to the side. So, you know, helping use tape help narrow that field that the light bends and grabs on the stuff. It's
Dear Mr. President, it's evident
framing. Look at that.
that everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas to keep us separate, when they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets. I say badly through gritted teeth, that's my right to hate, that's freedom of speech. But when did freedom become a reason to hate? A way to justify a racist slur or insult we make? There's an irony in freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the murder like savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you never keep yourselves. Your country was in flames, you denigrate yourselves in a second. Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants when really you're the immigrant, cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants.
I would have been dizzy. Would have been dizzy.
Irony is imminent. I'll shed the light on immigrants. America was colonized by Britain. Britain, it was colonized by Rome. And also colonized by the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we made the same mistakes all again. Demonize a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same and the same. Old situations play on repeat. The same old TV shows repeat. Yeah, we worship the bleak. Our opinions aren't our own and we follow like sheep. There's no...
I was just the amount of circling that they did to then end up straight behind here, and then over here, then to this angle again.
No left, there's no right. In the middle we sleep. Rain, 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 rain. A storm it comes our way, and those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins. But we'd like to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
To make it look like that's what you're thinking. For me, the very first one.
This old money game.
And that's how we're gonna start that first part off on the MG3. That image right there. Tomorrow, y'all. Tomorrow. Can't believe it's almost here. Imagine Sam, okay, because Sam's watching on a screen, ducked off in a corner somewhere, right? Imagine him going, "Oh my God, you guys are so close! Like, look how much more they got." They're like, "And you're just on the last leg. Don't mess up the framing from here," which he's not. He's killing it. Oh, oh yeah. Go. Stand still. We're good. Keep her still. Just wait slowly. Ooh, nice. Don't move too fast. Don't move too fast. Okay. Gotta leave room for his arms in the frame, so we're beautiful. Beautiful. Bro, we're all part of this money game. Unfortunately, right? So I guess it just takes those little bit of chances where we can fight being against the whole game, but still survive. And I think we should do that. You know what I mean? Which is actually part of like kind of what I think Ren's Sick Boy album really kind of represents. It's a chance for us, the people who like good music from good artists that isn't, you know, microwaved or put together with some, you know, tried and true, you know, music radio star formula or something like this. Though this is an honest musician making pain music great, talking about real hardships and tough topics, and making those songs a great platform to start conversation independently, trying to take over the pre-orders charge. So I thought, what better? I had recorded my my purchase of my pre-order. So I thought, if for some reason you don't know where to go to get a pre-order, check this out. Literally that simple. And of course, like, I want to be able to get back to some of these artists, specifically like Ren, because Ren, he spawned my whole reaction career, I guess you could say. Black P releasing or letting me see showing me Ren for the first time and High Ren, and then introducing me to that like amazing solo one take performance. I'm like, wow. And then me loving the videography from that. And I think I did Animal Flow, and then I think I was back on Black Pegasus channel with this one for like maybe the third look-see, and was like, wow, this is amazing. It's amazing, my friend. And so now, fast forward to, probably like one of the coolest things I've ever done, which was being able to interview the cinematographer for this, right? Samuel Perry Falvey. And then to know that tomorrow we get to see a culmination of all that happen again, because I was just starting to react down the Ren rabbit hole when the whole filming of the Money Game 3 went down, and they invited the Wolf Johnson, and they had Knox Hill out there, and then the pictures behind the scenes came out, and I like literally that's what spawned the whole little Joe Flackers and Wolf Johnson beef that was going on for a little bit, and everything has been dope there since. So like, of course I'm going to like, I don't know, support. I mean, the man has allowed me to use so many of his videos. So the least I could do is throw back to it. And that's what's dope about Ren, because he's one of the few artists who understand that, we can share with the reactors. There's already pennies on pennies on pennies on YouTube reactions, if they're reactable at all. And then when an artist kind of like, sticks to that and is like, nah, I see what you guys can do to the game, and, appreciate it. Least I could do is get my piece, and then, I can take it a step further and record it and make some footage out of it and make a little spot for it or something like that. So you got no reason not to have pre-ordered something from Ren. You can go to his website and get all that stuff, like all of it there. I wanted a physical something, and kind of when I was growing up, driving around in cars, it was CDs. You know what I mean? I mean, it was tapes at first, but like it was CDs very shortly after I got my license. So I just kind of wanted that nostalgic feel. And like I was trying to finish that thought earlier, is like, if we get him that, space up front on one of those, major platforms, that's what happens. And then artists take off, and to do this stuff independently, to be creative and give us so much. I mean, he's given us the dang 7 Deadly Sins game as something to just jump into it, like, which is so dope, which I ain't had time to do, which I'm super not smart enough. Like, it's way above my intelligence levels. Like my SAT scores would say No, don't even. You just sit over there, Joey. Wait till we bring some pretty shiny things to put on the screen. You feel me? Anyways, you guys, I'm excited for tomorrow. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and be here tomorrow, because I'm gonna be reacting to it right when it releases, and you guys are seeing it for the first time too. And then I'm going to get it up and have it released very shortly after for a live premiere in the comments too. So make sure you comment, like. Hit the subscribe button, noti bell, so you're alerted when I'm about to premiere something like that. And man, Money Game 3. All right, I'll catch y'all on another one. Peace.